Um, so the next thing we're going to talk about is during the weekend we also did how many listings, online listings do? 15? 21. 21. It was a nice little addition for something to do. We had dealers bring up several items and that, and we discovered that at some point we need to run a couple classes on how to write descriptions. Yes. Write good ads and. True.
I mean, I forget who brought me the old barn window, and that was the first person.
Yes.
And I said, well, tell me about it. Well, I don't know what to tell you about it. Who it is.
Right.
Window.
Right. When they were trying to describe the barred windows, they couldn't think of.
Well, you want to repurpose it, right?
Right.
You probably don't have a barn and it's a window. And I said, well, use your imagination to repurpose it. So she wrote down, use your imagination to repurpose it.
Well,
I put that may be what somebody.
That's
yeah.
So. When you tell somebody they need to use their imagination, they sometimes can. And
yeah. We bought one of those old windows that was facing on someplace. They'd taken a board, covered the back of the window, and every window had a very, very old picture of ladies in little ancient costumes.
Okay.
But all the windows with the back of they just put a piece of plywood on the back.
Sure.
So that's one thing you can do with it, is just fill it up with pictures.
There's.
My husband and I just on the window about like that, and our granddaughter were all placed at the Eiffel Tower, and we bought a poster of the Eiffel Tower, glued it on the poster board. And
Oh, really?
And did it on the back of the window. It's beautiful in the room. Looks like you're looking for it's like you're looking out the window at the Eiffel Tower. Cool.
So let's switch real quick to look at an item that we went out and found in the store today, and it's right here. It's under the camera, being shown right now. This is an antique trivet. If you guys remember what a trivet is, it's actually an object placed between a serving dish and a dining table to protect the table from heat or water damage. Right off of Wikipedia is what that is. And this, so I thought we'd take a minute. For some reason we got talking about trivets today, and then Hugh brought this book in case you need to know the price on it. You can buy it today for
only $6, even though it has an $8 price tag.
Yep.
I do have a question related to that. I see that on that book rack back there.
Yep.
All those books for sale?
Some of them are for sale and some are just to use. Some say.
They get your number on them.
So, and there's actually.
Maybe you donated them to the store.
No, there's actually a couple different dealers with books back there.
I seen them one day and I was going to rip them off. I said, they're not.
Some of them are for sale, and then the ones that we had a lady donate a bunch of books to us, and she said as long as we didn't make profit from them, if we kept them here for people to use, she was happy to give them to us. So we're almost like a library. Yeah, it's nice to sit. Reference books are. There's some Cobells back there and some other price guides and. Right near the Coke machines. Yeah. Yep. So this trivet here is priced at $49. And it says it's a commemorative. I don't know what it commemorates. It says 1894 on it. Nope. Yeah, all it says is A sad iron trivet.
Oh, it's made from a sad iron. Does it? No, it doesn't. Maybe it's a trivet to put a sad iron on.
I know what that was, that's the last.
Oh, yeah, it could be.
Yeah. The thing you rest your sad iron on, so you don't burn a hole in your, whatever you're ironing. Yeah, it doesn't look like that either.
Could be. So I thought since we had this, this item up here, we would take the time to list it online. As soon as I get my right screen showing here.
You know, to describe something like that, we've got some trivets at home that we bought in '72 at an antique place in England.
Okay?
But, you know that they've been around a while, but you find some new, unless they say Taiwan on it, you really don't know.
It's that, yeah, it is tough to tell reproductions on metalwork because they can really make it look so, you know. Yes.
So they're at least 4 years old.
They put the squeeze on that dealer.
Give him the toy.
Yep. Yeah, just,
He can have it.
that's cute. All right, so we're going to list this as a classified. And what categories are going to go under? Metals. Okay.
Household, maybe?
Title is going to be commemorative, or how about a sad iron trivet? Well, that's what the, okay. All right.
There's some sites that just, people can just search the title, so you want to put as much in the title as you want.
Yes.
You can, not just,
You don't have to put a trivet first. Then
no, you would
take
do
it
that.
out.
There's some sites like Google that have whatever you put in first, that's what's going to search on
Right.
most. But
And so the title does have relative importance in various situations. Others, it doesn't matter. It grabs your keywords, it grabs your description, it grabs your title.
you have to cast iron, metal, or cast iron,
Well, see this right there, those three words you have there, I would never take that middle word there and search on that.
Well, that's all right. It's not even spelled correctly.
Well, even if you did spell it
Well, what are
correctly,
you spelling?
I would look for antique trivet, cast iron, or metal, they're all metal.
Yes. Now, since the dealer put that it's commemorative, and it may very well be, it could be that that's one of the key words that people are looking for. And if it has that.
But if you have the room to put commemorative in there, just leave it in there. Instead of cast iron, you can put metal,
Now, I don't know how you guys do listings, but when you want to put something in quotes, it can often backfire on you. Because in the computer world, quotes can delimit something. And so if you just stick with, I was going to put 1894 in quotes, but it'll catch it fine without it. What is that, about 6 or 7 inches long? I didn't bring a tape measure up.
We have a measuring tape for that help.
Boy, Ollie's got a measuring tape and everything right here for us.
We're like,
You got a black light,
professionals
check it
here.
for something else.
There, measure that.
Professionals up here.
It, long What else were you gonna say about it?
What? Look at the horseshoe design.
Okay. Horseshoe design.
So they, maybe the iron is on the other end of it. The flip side.
Now, obviously, when you're doing this, you would just spend relative time on it. Whatever you think is going to be it, and you would just list it. So, since I wasn't quite prepared enough to make the entire listing, I've got to jump back and.
Has a hanging roof? And get the HTML code, put it on Craigslist, and it never really said a hanging
Any
roof.
of us put it on non-antique or
It's free though.
Yeah, totally free, totally free. And I put mine on eBay with classifieds too, because it has a better probability of getting on Google search from eBay classifieds.
So the other thing we're going to put in this ad is that dealer number was what's the dealer number on there? 2009.
100.
And that booth 8, 9.
8910.
Okay.
No, 8 or 9 or 108. You got 3 booths there.
And what's the price on that? $49?
49.
They don't think it have a skew on it. I don't think it does. DR 0264. All right. Okay. So the last step we're going to do is to add a picture, which is, let me grab, grab that one first. That one second. And that one third. Okay, so there's the 3 pictures put up. And we're good there. And it's done. And so now it's live. So now if we go back to, if we go to manage the listings, share, Craigslist, get the code. I'm going to copy all that, go over to Craigslist, sign into my account. I'm not going to use that account. We are using. Now, do you think I should say the password out loud while we're doing this?
You want us to know it? Don't worry, I'll forget it right away, you know. I'm just going over like this.
It could be. Okay, so now we're just going to go to new posting, Phoenix, for sale by dealer, under antiques, in the West Valley. paste the code in there that we got. Antique, commemorative trivet. Price is $49. Brass armadillo Goodyear. We want to show us on the map at McDowell Road and Dysart in Goodyear, Arizona, 85395. And that's good. We're just going to move this over wherever we're at, about in here somewhere. And just for the heck of it, we're going to throw one of the pictures up there, just so it looks like it has a picture.
Picture of the trivet?
Yeah, we'd already loaded the we already loaded the pictures to iAntique, and they're going to be inserted into it. But just by having a picture in the Craigslist ad, it helps people to look for it.
Some people only shop for one images or on like phone and that's I don't know.
So I just clicked on publish, and that's done.
It'd be interesting to see next week if that's sold.
It would. It would.
I may do that with something.
What we need to do is just answer this question.
Okay.
All right. You were in iAntique, then you went to Craigslist and you
Copied the code, which is this stuff right here.
That's the description, isn't it?
It's what?
That's the description?
It's a whole thing.
Can you go
It's-
back to manage my ads, because this is the part that I didn't get when
In iAntique, we go back to. All right, let me switch this back here so we can show what we're talking about.
So here's what you get when you finish the listing. It says select the share method, and it says Craigslist right here.
So when you click on it,
Craigslist.
you can preview what the Craigslist ad's going to look like, which is that. And to
And this is where you get the code.
do that,
That's pretty fast.
So what's the code?
the code is in computer terms, it's a bunch of tags put together, code that says, okay, put this and then show this picture and type this and then show another picture. And if you were to look through this,
Okay, so now you're talking, where'd you put that at?
what's that?
You put that someplace now, but now that.
Yeah, so once I selected all of this and I copied it to my clipboard on the computer, then I got over to Craigslist and I pasted that in the description area. So it got put in, and so it got put in there. And you can also use other things like Facebook. If we went back to the home page and looked at what's been listed in the last 24 hours, there's our ad there. Let me open up Facebook on this computer.
Would you suggest only listing one item?
What was that?
Would you suggest only listing one item per, ad?
Yes. Unless they group together. I mean, if you got a set of dishes or whatever.
Well, yeah, but I guess I was asking because, this last week I was looking for an antique piano bed, or piano stool. And I went into Craigslist and found one that, and they have multiple
Oh.
different things, listed.
And that's also a strategy too. Denise does that, where she posts an overall picture, and then she may go through and pick out several things and list them in the description.
Craigslist will allow us to do, and I don't know if there's how many, I forget how many are on INC. Sometimes they'll just say, view more merchandise in these stores, for example. And they'll take a picture of these and then just put a few descriptions of what this came in, how much it is.
Right.
Yeah, this particular ad had like,
Right.
We were taking pictures. And then under the listing, it had the listing.
And do you remember what the title was? Because you can't fit that much in the title, and
I don't remember the title, but like I said, I just did a search for
Okay.
piano skills.
So now that I've got our Craigslist open here, I'm going to go back over here, and on this ad, you can like it just by clicking on that button right there, but that just gets a like to it. If we went back to our active listings and oops, sorry, let me go back, manage, share, and we clicked on Facebook. And did that. After a short time, it gets back to Facebook and lists it. That's not quite the same thing as when you go to your Facebook. Let's go back. Sorry, I'm just clicking around pretty fast there for you. Here's where the real power is. You see this address up here? iantique.com/marketplace/something. If you copy that and you come back over here to your page.
Where you put the, trivet in.
Yes. So we're going to say, have you been looking for an antique trivet? Here it is.
Not one of your Whittier houses.
And then I'm going to paste that link in there. And it went and grabbed that. Now I'm going to go back. Since it grabbed that link, I'm going to go back and take that link back out and just post it. And it doesn't have that huge link in there. I mean, you can leave it. It's not a big deal, but
So when you hit Facebook, it goes to your own Facebook page or to?
when you hit like, it's whatever Facebook account you're logged into at that time. So as you can see here, that that now shows up and is clickable, and whoever clicks on it goes right to the iAntique ad and that. So I mean, if like we went through and talked about it through this whole scenario. If you're used to doing it, you can pound these out in 2 minutes apiece, maybe 3. Well, it depends how good you are at writing your descriptions. Now, what we tried to accomplish on Saturday was for people to write their own descriptions, bring it up. We took a picture, listed it, used their description, used their price, and we're done, and it's listed. So that's now if that thing sells, we'll be great.
Who takes it out? How do you get it out of there once it sells?
So what happens is we take one of these, just a little tag. We'll fill out some information on it. We'll attach it to the price tag. When it comes up to sell, we see this, we grab it, and then we take it offline so it comes off. And yeah, we'll just give you these tags. So now imagine this. Now that, let's say you've got a buffet in your space for $600. You're like, you know what, it's been there too long. I wish I could just run my own little sale, and you know how we are about your own little sales. Well, maybe just put a new ticket on it. Say you only want $400 or $350 on it because you're ready for it to be gone. Put it on Facebook. Put it on your own Facebook with the brand new price on it. Come up and tell us that that you're friends with us on Facebook and you've got a special deal. We'll go over to your page and share it back to all of our people. Now, wouldn't that be an interesting thought? I mean, we're not going to do it 50 times a day, but yeah, I know it. One item a day or a couple items, a week or whatever. Imagine that people are like, oh, they really have good deals out there. We see them all the time. you know, we list things ourselves. We just go out and find stuff and list it. But imagine if it's the best deal. If it's your best deal, you're ready to move something out. And you do your own little Facebook thing with all your friends. Tell us about it, and we'll share it with everybody that we know. Which is actually 1,725 people that follow us. So that's a, you know, it's, and we do a lot off of Facebook. Couple came in this morning and they said, we were on Facebook, saw this cute little desk and chair, and we come in to buy it. And we're like, we looked all through our entire Facebook, nothing. And then they said, oh wait, it wasn't your Facebook, it was a lady that had the paints Facebook. But it had your address on it. It said, come here to buy it. Well, by the way, they didn't buy it because it was bigger than they thought and they couldn't get it home. Yes. Yes. But they did come in and shop, and it was great. And they may come back and buy it too. So. Yep. So since we're also trying to keep these down to just a relative time, and we've kind of wasted a little bit getting started, these are some of the things. Not every week we talk about internet stuff. Sometimes we talk about, you know, what's selling and what's not, and that. And so this screen over here on the right is actually the chat room online. So now that we kind of get past this point, we invite everybody at home to start tuning in, and you know, we want you guys to so come, because it'd be really boring if I just sit up here and ask Stephen questions. So, yes, he does. So then next week we'll have another topic. We've got a few good things coming up and maybe next week one of you guys will bring something, and we can, like we did with the trivet tonight, we can try to sell it, you know, give it that extra little push. Hopefully it's something that we can bring up and set in front of the camera, or maybe we go down and take pictures of it beforehand, you know, something. Oh yeah, that would be actually great. Oh, no kidding. Here, wait, let me switch the camera. Oh, those are great posters. What do you have? Well, how much do you have on each of those?
Well, I marked them $125. These
Okay.
are limited editions. They were meant just to promote the Oscars. I bought them from a guy who used to work for the Oscars.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, he sold them. Did I tell you how much he sold them? $5 a piece. Actually, $4 because I bought them all.
So those are probably 4.5, 4 foot tall or so?
I think they were 22
If-
inches by 40 inches, something.
If we just had Ollie's tape measure here with us.
Yeah,
So those are $125 a piece. Pretty cool.
we couldn't really come up with a price because we couldn't find one that was framed. We found one of these, I think, that was $95 that just was in a tube.
And
That's
would-
the only one we really found.
And would you make a deal on the entire lot of them?
Of course.
I know you would.
28 by 40. 28 by 40.
Those are pretty cool.
And then I made a little thing to put it. I don't know how many I'm going to be able to put in my booth.
How many do you have?
There's 7 of them.
7 of them. Oh, wow.
So I'm going to put this wherever I put each one. Might be
Okay.
a different booth, showing that there are 7 different ones.
So where would those end up going? Someone's movie, home theater thing?
We were at an estate sale where a guy had a theater in his home.
Oh, those are very cool.
They would have been wonderful.
That's a good find.
No, the frames came with it. Oh, they were framed.
Oh, they're already framed.
Already framed. I figured they're not working with these frames.
That's, there were, yeah. We, why? Bleep what out? Oh, it didn't. I didn't even hear you, so. Give us some hand signals what you paid for 'em. All right. All right, guys, next week, maybe we'll get started on time next week. I won't be trying to make the speakers work.